Namaste, my wonderful Aquarius friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Celine. I'm a counseling psychologist, a hypnotherapist, and an intuitive tarot reader. I blend both spiritual insight and psychological interpretation in my readings. Now, Spirit has something important to reveal to you this week regarding your love life. Yes, this is your love reading. So, I'm going to pull 7 cards for each day. So, the day you start to watch this video is when the first day begins. Right? So let's begin by clearing this space and releasing all negative energies. Hey, now I'm going to invite your spirit guides, your higher self, and your ancestors to be present during this reading. Now, the sound may be a little loud for some of you, so please turn down the volume. Okay, let's begin. Now, I plan to pull a card, an oracle card from the cosmic. All right. So let's see what message the cosmic has for you. Okay. Right. Sexuality. Interesting card. Someone is still figuring themselves out. Now, it's either you or your partner very unsure about their own sexual identity, maybe. Okay. Now, so the card is trying to tell us that, this person or you, okay, still figuring out about what sexuality are you. Now, we are in a world of, transgenders and all that, and we are welcoming LGBTQ. All right. We are not saying, and I, as a counselor, okay, I have seen, okay, LGBTQs as my clients. And I know how, difficult it is for them, to stay, in the society, because there is a lot of shame and taboo, because the country that I am in, that it's a taboo. But they are trying to find out, especially the teenagers. Okay, if you're a young adult, okay, maybe you're still trying to figuring out, unsure, so probably this reading is for you. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull 7 tarot cards to see what other message or messages that is coming linked with this oracle card. Okay, so that will give us a much clearer picture of what's coming next. Okay, looks like there is 2 cards here, and you have a major arcana. You have a major arcana here. So I'm going to pull another card. Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to put this here so I have more space. All right. And then, so that is day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, and day 7. Need to have some patience. All right. So you have back-to-back 2 major arcana, or you have 3 back-to-back major arcana. And then you have, goodness gracious, you have 5 major arcanas. Okay, what I mean by that is major arcanas are trying to tell you the most important things. Okay, the minor arcanas are kind of like at the background. The major arcana is more at the front. So looks like your reading, okay, have a lot of messages waiting to be revealed to you. Okay, now in a moment we're going to deep dive into this reading, and we're going to explore what other message or guidance this card is wishing to share with us. Right now, before I begin, my wonderful Aquarius friends, please remember this is a collective reading, so take only what resonates and leave the rest. Also, it will be great if you can help me grow my channel by liking it, watching it, and by sharing the videos. So let's begin. Now, this card is for someone who's definitely struggling with their sexual abilities. Not necessarily they are not able they are potent or whatever, but they are struggling with their sexual gender. Okay, but then it doesn't limits there. All right, it could be you or it could be your partner. Okay, take how it resonates, because the card doesn't literally tell it this is only for you, this is only for them, but sometimes it does whisper in my ears. So let's see whether they are whispering what my angels are whispering in my ears. But we'll start with the first 10 of swords. Now, because there are a lot of um, uh, figuring happening, okay, indecisive, there's so much of confusion happening within you. This card clearly indicates, okay, that you are clouded with so much of confusion, okay. People are telling you a lot of things and you're so clouded that you don't know what to believe in, okay. You don't even know who are you anymore. All right, looks like there is confusion, identity confusion here. All right, and you so much so want to break from this, and you want to go into, the into imaginative world. All right, so you are looking at the other side. You don't want to face reality. Okay, you're looking at the other side, hoping that some kind of guidance is coming your way. Guidance is coming, I can see from your other cards, which will speak later soon. Okay, there's more guidance coming your way now, but for now you are don't want to see the reality because the reality is too painful for you. All right, but all this is going to come to an end. All right, and I'll tell you why this is coming to an end. Okay, now the and you can bring this come to an end because the next major arcana is right there, the magician. Okay, you are the magic. Okay, you are the magic. You have all the signs with you. Now the magician have the air sign, have the water sign, have the cup sign, earth sign, and the fire sign. Okay, so you have all the 12 zodiac. You can make magic if you want to, my wonderful Aquarius. Okay, you can make magic. All right, you can call upon anything. You can manifest. How do you want your future to look like? Okay, you can do that. And you're going to create a lot of opportunities for you. So don't shun away. Okay, now sometimes the reality is painful to look at, but you can make magic because once you make magic, the world is in your hands. Okay, they want you to take a break, all right? Go for some short vacation, some travel, on your own. Try to nurture yourself. Okay, this is another important card. Okay, manifest, make room for yourself, nurture yourself, look after yourself, because once you're able to look after yourself, okay, you're going to see things clearly later. Now, but be prepared. There is going to be some things crumbling down. Now, it's not a bad thing. Okay. Some people will say the tower, oh my God, there's chaos. Yes, there's chaos. But remember, after every storm, you will see a rainbow. Okay. Things has to crumble. It has to go to the ground in order for new beginning to happen. But one thing I like about this card, if you look at it closely, there are two butterflies here. Okay, butterflies are transformation. Even when the lightning is striking them, they are not dead. You won't be dead. Okay, another beautiful thing about I like this is this beautiful cute little squirrel have something to eat. You're not alone. You're going to look after yourself. Okay, you and there is also, okay, a small cave, something, all right, that the squirrel can go and hide. So you are the magician. You can create whatever you want. All right, create safety, create love, set boundaries. All right, don't be afraid of all these people telling you what to do. You take your stand. All right, you're going to crash down. You might upset these people, but hey, this is your life. All right, my wonderful Aquarius, this is your life. You came into this world to enjoy, to learn. Okay, so make this magic happen in you. Look after yourself. When you come back strong, confident, okay, things are going to you have to face reality. You can't be in la la land all the while. Okay, once you face a thing, you're going to come up bright and shine, because look at this card. I told you, after the rain there is a sunshine, there is a rainbow. After the rain there's a rainbow, right? Look at that. Look at that. You are flying. You are going to feel young, innocent like, childlike. Okay, you're going to be flying, going to be so happy with the decision that you are going to make. This two cards here. Okay, you're going to be so happy that you have decided and have not listened to them. You are going to listen to your gut feelings. Okay, listen to your gut feelings, connect with your gut. All right, the earth is full of amazing things. All right, the earth is full of amazing things. We can do wonders in this planet. All right, so can you. Look at that. You have the magic in your hand, and you are going to fly so high that you are so happy that you made the choice. Okay, now at the same time, you're going to also make new connections. New people are going to come your way because you are shining. So new people are coming your way. There is possibilities of new love here as well. Okay, I was whispered in. Now, this is another major arcana. Okay, they want you to be balanced. Okay, the yin and the yang. Balance yourself. Pull your own reins. Remember, I said here, okay, set boundaries. Okay, this card is just below here, right? You need to set boundaries. Look at this card. All right, this person is not holding the reins of this horses. You are moving forward, but you need to control it. So you are going to put some kind of values, some boundaries, some goals you're going to set here. When you go on staycation, I want you to work together and put some boundaries here. Stand up for yourself. Build the confidence. Okay, build the confidence that you are able to pull these horses in the way that you want. Okay, the way that you want. You can do this, right? Now, but at the same time, they require you to have some patience. Okay, this card is all about having patience, and it's falling right under this card. Now, all this will go away if you are going to cultivate patience. All right, patience is the mother of virtue. I love that proverbs when I was younger. All right, sometimes we want things hush, 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 hush. We are living in a very impulsive world that we want everything to be fast, right? No, especially certain things, especially love. Love, you need to have a lot of patience. You need to have a lot of understanding. You need to have understanding about you. You need to understand, start to love you. When you make magic, learn how to understand yourself. Pour love into yourself. You need to have self-love. Okay? You need to balance the external and the internal. Okay? And once you're able to do that, you will be crystal clear to find out, okay, about your sexuality, your gender, your identity. You will. Okay? Maybe you're in that phase that you don't know because so many things are happening, the society, the friends, your family, okay? You are choked. Okay? You're choked, you're unable to talk to anyone. People will laugh at you, you're scared. But build this confidence. Take care of yourself. Break loose. The ending is coming. You're going to meet new people, new possibilities, okay? But at the same time, you need to have the strength to pull the reins. If not, it's going to go and fall, right? So you need to have patience as well. You can't just ride. You need to stop. All right. You need to stop, ride, stop, ride. So that's where your patience come. Okay. Explore who you are. All right. There are a lot of exploration that you need to do about yourself. So when there's a new possibility of love coming, be careful. Take your time. Hold your reins. Don't jump, because then you're going to go into another pit and fall. Okay. So no rush here. Now, this is for 1 week. Okay. So you might want to come again and check what is your, love reading, the next love reading when I post. All right. My throat is blocked. So that's why I say, okay, your throat is blocked. So you need to work on your throat chakra. So I'm going to see what other things that you can surrender so that you are able to work on that while you're working on this. Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Remember how our society has molded us to be, who you are, what you should be, what you need to do. Okay. Some culture even tell, the people to tell them what they need to do because they think they own you. Right. Well, that's where you're going to break free, but do it gently. All right. Don't do impulsively. That's why they ask you to have patience. Okay. Have patience with you, have patience with your surroundings. Okay, do gently, and everything is going to progress the way you want. So while you're working with this, when you're unsure what to put in your magic, all right, here one of them that you need to work on is you need to take away all these outdated beliefs that has been indoctrinated, okay, that has been brainwashed in our head from the day one we were born. Yeah. So, letting go of limiting ideas about yourself that originated from the past, then you can own your power and soar in your life. Okay, I like this so beautifully. I'm going to read that one more time. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originated from the past. Then you can own your power, your sexual power, and soar in your life. So, here, all right, step by step, write down what you want to throw in this and you want to burn. Create your own magic. Okay, create your own story. This is your life. You came into this world to live your life. All right, so be happy. Okay, you chose this life, you chose this identity, so there's nothing that you need to fear. All right, now what I'm going to do here is, because this is a love reading, there's beautiful things coming your way. This is something that you need to work on. Okay, this is something beautiful that's coming your way. So I'm going to pull 3 messages from your twin flame. Okay, and I want to see what they have to say for you. All right, they got some message for you. I'm yours forever. Okay, they're saying you are yours. They are forever. Oh my God, my throat chakra. Okay, and I miss you, but I don't have time right now. So be patient. Okay, patient with yourself. Or this message is you are telling them as well. Okay, you are telling them that you are theirs forever and you are missing them telepathically, and but you don't have time right now because you are trying to heal yourself, finding about you. Okay, so you need to work on, and let's see, our paths will always reunite. Okay, once you are able to work on you, my wonderful Aquarius friends. Okay, once you are able to work on you, you are going to clear the path for them to come in, or they are going to clear the path for them as well. They are working as well, and your path is going to meet, because this card speaks very clearly that there is a possibility a new connection is coming your way. But the universe also asks you, okay, to be a little bit more patient. They want you to practice patience. Now, I am going to pull some letters from this alphabet. Now, it not necessarily has to be, okay, but I'm just doing it. Now, this letters can be yours or could be the possible person who's waiting to come into your life, okay? So it can be a U, an R, oh, sorry, it's an E. What am I saying? It's an E because I'm looking at this, okay, a U, okay? ERU, and there's another E as well, maybe, uh, both your names, all right, and a G, okay? Now, these names that can be with your first name, your middle name, or it can be your last name, or it could be their first name, their middle name, or their last name. As I said, not necessarily, but these are some of the letters that the angels asked me to pull. Now, so my wonderful Aquarius friends, okay, this is your reading, and I truly hope you have enjoyed it. The summary of this reading is posted at the end of this video. So please take time, a moment to reflect on it. Now, if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below, as your insight might help others on their journey. Right, so until the next love reading, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye.